So if you are experiencing too much stress after narcissistic abuse experiences, trauma, you're experiencing brain fog, memory loss, you feel that you're not able to concentrate, focus on the things that really matter. You're not able to absorb anything that is trying to heal you. Like, for example, you're pushing away people who are trying to care about you and help you and support you or love you authentically, or your brain is just not absorbing the information that is healing, like from videos, from books, magazines, that are trying to reprogram your brain in order to heal it, which is what you have to do, because you cannot heal if you don't go through that reprogramming of your brain. So I have a few thoughts and downloads and things to share with you right now. Well, first of all, you need to be, of course, making more time and effort to taking care of yourself. You need to be able to slow down, because you simply cannot be functioning if you don't back yourself up and support yourself up, support your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, your experiences. Be intentionally shifting the energies, your focus, slowing down. Because if you're over functioning, you're too stressed, people are demanding things from you, it's only going to burn you out. It's draining you out, it's hurting you, it's making your trauma worse. So acknowledge this and act on it. So set some boundaries, be clear on those boundaries, what you need to set, what you want to set. Be speaking your truth when you need to, because they help you make way, create that space for you to be able to be more safe, because you need to know what is best for you. Nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else can set your boundaries for you and take care of you like you can. So be aware and set those boundaries. Delete some messages, or whatever the thing is that is too much. Be noticing it and be cutting it off, and be creating more time, more effort for self-care practices to slow down your mind, your energy. And you need to be reprogramming your brain with calm, small steps. You cannot be taking giant leaps. You can make big decisions, of course, if you feel that they resonate with you. You have to be truthful to yourself, with yourself. And I have learned this again the hard way. Because, we're so caring and kind and sensitive healers as empaths and highly sensitive people, God's chosen ones, earth angels, starseeds, human angels. So it can be so difficult to remember to take care of ourselves first, because it comes so naturally to be caring about others, to be giving our energy and attention to other people instead of ourselves. Because nobody ever teaches us things. We have to learn everything by ourselves, basically. Well, of course, if you have had an adult to support you when you have been a child, of course, that is great. I didn't. So I'm one of those who had to learn everything by herself. And so it's been a long, painful journey, and I'm just here sharing my honest truth and guidance with you. And so, the matter of how important it is to be able to help yourself first, because you're not going to live very long if you don't. So listen to yourself, learn to listen to yourself and your body's needs, because your intuition, your body always speak to you. Like the universe always speaks to you as well. And it's our job to listen and pay attention and take action. And if we don't do those things, then we're missing out on a lot of important guidance, important actions that would ultimately serve us. And so you just need to be tuning even more into yourself. If you feel stuck, you feel too stressed out, you feel that people are just draining you, taking from you, it's your job to tune in, listen to those messages, maybe ask yourself questions like, what is going on? How am I feeling? What is really the point here? Last night I was getting a very clear message when I was tuning into God and talking to Him. So He was saying to me that you don't need any more of that shame or fear or guilt from anyone. And what I was picking up was that I need to be normalizing. When I want to heal certain things, I need to be normalizing the opposite. And this is, of course, what I've been teaching in my videos and posts, if you've been following me. When we want to reprogram our brains, we need to be shifting to the opposite. And so when you want to go from scarcity to abundance, you need to be focusing on the abundance instead of the scarcity and normalizing it in your life. Because, of course, there can always be something that we might need to heal or pay attention to. You know, we're always prone to experiencing life lessons and, you know, difficult people and people who lie to us and be deceiving us and all of that. But anyway, I was getting this message very strongly from God last night. I was really feeling the love and the powerful message as I was hearing this empowerment that was coming through. That is, it's always so reassuring, you know, that it's safe to let go of fear and shame and guilt and those projections from others, because they're again speaking about their situations and their feelings, their emotions, their experiences. They're not mine. So, and also a reminder that we always need to be tuning into love and peace and joy and the magic of life and the magic of ourselves, because the universe is always within us. We're made of stars. So we should always be honoring ourselves, our feelings, our lives, everything. And not be ashamed of anything. We don't really have anything to be ashamed of. And it doesn't matter if somebody likes us or not, or approves us or not. Those things don't ultimately matter anything. And it's not okay if you're constantly taking everything so personally, because it always speaks volumes of their issues. If they have the need to put someone down, especially when they're dealing with a sensitive trauma victim. And so another tip that you should check out my meditations, my hypnosis videos, because they will help you to ground yourself and to bring yourself into that safe, energetic, peaceful state if you need that. And as always, if you need more help and guidance, check out my services, my book, and book a call with me so we can discuss these things and I can guide you, coach you, and support you to take the next steps in your life if you really need help and support, because it's not okay that you're suffering by yourself, alone, dealing with these things. I've gone through that and it's just complete hell. So it's not serving you to be in that state. So as I've said before, you need to back yourself up and support yourself with what you can, not demanding too much from yourself. Because when we want to recover, when we are healing and recovering and getting over, moving on from severely traumatic experiences, abuse that have been done to us, we always need to be compassionate towards ourselves, to remember that it's not our fault what has happened, and no matter how many issues people can have, it's not our problem. How can we ever live if we always keep on taking on other people's issues and we don't acknowledge what we need to pay attention to, because we cannot be healing what we don't pay attention to. So, energy flows where focus goes. And because we so easily see and sense and feel the kindness, the soul, the goodness within someone, we easily can trust someone. So we need to always remember and understand that we cannot always trust everyone, and that people can be acting in different ways. Because this again helps us to be more calm and balanced and safe if something happens. And of course, to be trusting God and be trusting ourselves more, having faith more, having a peace of mind even more, cultivating that health within, cultivating that balance and the feeling of safety, of inner peace. Because again, this is the trap, that because we are prone to seeing and feeling and sensing the kindness and the good energy within someone, and we think that we can trust them, that they respect us and all of that, they treat us well and with normal respect. So this can be a big trap, because if they end up trying to only take advantage of people like us, because this happens. So that is why we need to remind ourselves that, okay, this can be a possibility that this happens again, and what can I do to protect myself? What can I do to be setting my boundaries even more with this person, to be walking away from this person, because ultimately it won't serve me if I get hurt again. So I don't deserve to be hurt all the time.